For this mod, we're going to try to take off this little decal up here so that while we are flying FPV inside the cockpit, we have an unobstructed view. Now this mod should be pretty straightforward because all we're going to need is some nail polish remover, which should eat away at all this paint, as well as some Q-tips just for the actual painting, and then Kleenexes to clean it up. And all I'm going to do is put some nail polish remover on the Q-tip, wipe it away, then wipe it away with the Kleenex. So let's get into it. You could probably get a shot glass to make this a little bit easier, or something to put the nail polish remover from there into there, but all I'm going to do is go very careful on how much I'm putting on here. You can see it just wipes right away. I'm trying to keep it just on the paint, and as it starts to kind of smear around a little bit, I'm going to wipe it away. Try to keep it only on the actual decal. So I'm going to keep going. So after wiping off all of that decal, it looks pretty nice, although there's a little bit of that chemical smearing from the nail polish remover. So I'm going to try to take some Windex and clean up this plastic, because of course Windex cleans and shines glass. And this is kind of glass, so it'll work. But Windex, shot glass, and a few more of these Q-tips, and we should have this all cleaned up. All right, and that is looking really nice. You can see that the decal is completely gone. I left it on the sides because it's not going to get in the way down there. But this looks really nice, and so all I got to do now is cut out the pilot and re-put in the old FPV system, because I did have another technique I tried on my first canopy which didn't work, but it did kind of look like this. My first technique was just scraping off the paint with an X-Acto knife, and I should have known that that was just going to obliterate the plastic, and in the end it does look fine, but fine's only acceptable in horse hands and shoe grenades, which is why I wanted to try out the nail polish remover. I think that using nail polish remover works a lot better, it's a lot cleaner, and it doesn't scratch up this canopy, which is exactly what I'm looking for. So I'm going to put the FPV camera in, and then let's go fly. I'm going to put safe back on. Yeah, heck, I'll take safe back off. All right, so this is showing off the cleaned up canopy. Now, right off the bat, it is clearer. All right, the decal is gone, but I used nail polish remover that has acetone in it. And if you don't know about acetone, it does slightly corrode plastic, which you can see it has slightly marred the plastic around it. And at the moment, all I've done is that one pass at nail polish remover with acetone. So my thoughts are, I've got a couple thoughts. One, I could try to polish it with Floor Shine and Dawn to try to seal up those cracks. I'm also flying with the wind right now. The other idea is maybe get a third canopy and attempt a nail polish remover without acetone and try to clean it off that way. But at least right now, it is clear, you don't have that decal, but it is a little bit marred. So it's kind of pick your battles at the moment. But I was able to take off with the gear on. And this plane's really cool, so both wins. But let's see, I did leave the gear on, and I'm not flying into the wind because I like taking off with gear. And someone also made the comment of cutting away at this big dashboard, where my hands are currently Hello, camera. But if I could cut away that, I could see even more, because right now I can't see where the dashboard is, and because the dashboard's not giving me any information, why even have it? I think that's a great idea. So maybe I'll try another canopy, third one. These are only 10 bucks. But still, maybe a little roll here for the culture. A little inverted flight. There we go. I can't figure, is that a bug on my knee? Hope not. But yeah, maybe I'll do a third canopy, no acetone. Let me know in the comments what you think. If you think this is even an improvement over the stock canopy. I think if done right, it'd be really cool. If done wrong, it's no better. But a little bit of wind. I've just been flying loops because, well, why not? I like these little passes though. Plane sounds awesome. But yeah, let me know in the comments what you think. If I could do it better perhaps, or maybe other ideas that you have. But I think I prefer this to the white decal stripe because at least it's clearer and like the sun comes through it and it's nice. But it's still not as clear as the other plastic. So it's kind of half and half. I wanted to touch and go, but I thought about it too late. But we do have 2 batteries, which is why I'm out here. It's also like beautiful. It's like 60 degrees, very little wind. Barrel roll, or that's just an aileron roll, someone corrected me. Because I'm not actually like flying around a barrel, I'm just kind of flipping, but flying crazy. Touch and go. But with that, I think I'm going to come in and land because I got another battery and I want to get better at landing, especially with jets, but just all planes in general. So I'm going to try to go a long rollout, or, you know, touchdown early. A history of, you know, arriving, not really landing. I think that was decent. Oh yeah. All right, another battery coming right at you. I liked how this took off last time, so I'm just gonna try to do that again. It does take a second to get off the ground, but it is a jet, so that's probably just par for the course. And now I got a little bit more wind going this way, so this way I can fly slower. But whee, big old rolls. You go this way, huh? But yeah, I'm a big fan of these UMX planes because they are small and they are park flyers, but you can still do so much to them. Add a camera in the cockpit, clean up the cockpit, take out the dashboard. I mean, there's a lot of things you can do. And I really like that project side of things. I've also been flying this way quite a bit. I want to fly the other way. Get my other rolls going. Make sure I work out both sides of the rolls. I don't know if this plane is 3D capable. If I could fly straight up, would I like it, or would it rapidly descend? I don't know, but this is very fun in the meantime. I could totally do a barrel roll right now and do another how to fix this plane video. Just content farming, clip farming if you will. So I do a little touch and go. Darn, that was pretty good. That is pretty good. So if you made it this far in the video, we are already past the tutorial and the first flights. You're now in the second flight. Thank you for making it this far. Make sure to leave a comment letting me know that you made it this far, because I figured some people probably drop off early. But thank you so much for watching so far. Hopefully you're liking these touch and goes, 2 of them there, as well as these tutorials and flight videos. I like making them. I think they're fun, they're satisfying, and they're pretty cool because you get to fly a jet with canopy. I keep trying to look around, remembering I don't have head tracking. But yeah, thanks for sticking around. And if you haven't already, make sure to like and subscribe. Become a member if you want. Or just enjoy the free content that I like making. Also, maybe I should fly up, change up the free content. A little higher. Punch out a little more. Roll. Anybody playing tennis today? Nope. Are people playing soccer way over there? World Cup's right around the corner. If somebody wants to sponsor a Inverted Aviators flight out to a World Cup game, that'd be cool. But I don't know what that'd do with flying or RC stuff. But nevertheless, World Cup on the horizon. Wait, if the wind is... In fact, it's the tailwind right now. I should be landing the other way. Although I did butter in that landing. Because I'm going with the wind now. Now this is against the wind. I don't know, I'm kind of nailing these little touch and goes. And I wish inside my goggles there was a timer. I can see that I'm recording, but I can't see how long I've been flying for. If I was flying digital, the DJI stuff does have a little timer. Now I could just remember, or I could make my own timer, or you know. But I usually just rely on that beeper. So I'm gonna try to land with the wind, or into a headwind, which means I gotta turn around here. I should have set up a little further down so I could roll out to where I am, but I'm gonna keep power in. Yeah, I know, transmitter. I'm trying to land. Oh yeah! Can I turn it? Can I make it back? Come on, come on, don't make me walk, don't make me walk. All right, can I go this way? Oh, I can make it. Oh yeah. All right, transmitter, relax. Yeah, that has been Inverted Aviators RC. This has been a very successful couple of flights testing out if this canopy mod actually helps. Now, it'll be up to you to decide if you like how it is right now or if you want me to continue to iterate on this process. So let me know if you want me to keep trying and make this even better, because I do like fixing this, or at least making it better for what I want. But thank you so much for watching. This has been Inverted Aviators RC. Let me know if there's other planes or other things you want me to try out and test, because I have a fun time doing it. So thank you so much for watching.